This is Cougar football.
Peyton, Apple Cup's a pretty big deal in the Pelluer household.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's my first one playing in it. I wish my brother Cooper was still playing for the team and we'd be going up against each other. But yeah, it's kind of a big deal. You know, a lot of trash talking, but it's all kind of mutual support at this point. But I'm excited to finally play and represent the COUGS in my first Apple Cup.
When Cooper committed to Washington, did you have to wear purple for a year or two? Or?
I actually did. It's funny. Almost basically when I committed here, I had more purple in my wardrobe than I did crimson. But I'm blessed to be here and I'm thankful to be here, and I'm in the right place. But yeah, I basically grew up a Husky. I mean, my dad coached. I grew up running around the facilities, and I grew up watching every practice of my brother and every game. Even when they were not the UW team, they are now. But yeah, I basically grew up a Husky, but now I'm a Coug, so it's all in the past.
Thanks.
Was that weird for you? Did it feel like, not like betraying, but like you've, gone the other way then?
No, it was definitely a weird experience, but it felt good to finally get another Coug in the family, because my dad, he's a Coug at heart, even though he coached for the Huskies and Cooper played for the Huskies. It felt good to finally, honor my family and become a Coug.
Do you have a favorite Apple Cup moment from growing up?
I mean, I actually never really, I don't think I went to any Apple Cups. Actually, no, I definitely did, but no specific Apple Cup moments. There's a lot of times I was down with my grandma in Palm Springs, and I'd be watching it on TV. Back when my dad wasn't coaching, when the Cougs had a couple Apple Cup wins, and I just remember the thrill of those wins for the Cougs and just how fun it looked.
Joe Dahl said some of his favorite moments were back in the day when there was 6 inches of snow on the ground, and now he's hoping for snow this weekend. Are you hoping for snow?
No, I think I am. Yeah, I really want some snow. Snow it's a fun atmosphere. I remember playing in some snow games in my high school, and they were just exhilarating, fun games. It's just a little bit more of adversity, but it's adversity for everybody. So it's fun. I think we'd be able to handle a little bit more. But yeah, snow is definitely something I'm hoping for.
So growing up a Husky, how did it come to be that you chose Washington State over UW?
I mean, I just really liked the atmosphere here, the program. Once I finally came over here for my visit and saw what it's all about, I just kind of realized, this is a place for me, and I want to do something different. And like I said, I wanted to honor my dad, my family, and get another Coug in the family. So it was kind of a no-brainer for me. I want to get away from the Huskies and become a Coug and help bring this program up.
I know you haven't probably watched much film yet until today, but from what you've seen casually of UW this year, or what little film you have watched so far, what jumps out at you about their offense?
I mean, they got playmakers. They're explosive just like we are. They're a solid team, and it's going to be a fun game. But yeah, I was just started getting into film today, and it's definitely going to be a good game. Like I said, they're solid. They're solid up front. They got some big boys, and so it's going to be physical, obviously, since it's a rivalry game. But I mean, they got a pretty good offense with Peterson. So, it'll be fun.
How important is that going to be for the front seven? You said they got some explosive players. How important is that going to be for you guys to get pressure to help out your young DBs?
No, it's. You saw in the Arizona State game. When we were getting pressure, we were getting 3 and outs. So it's going to be a gritty game up front between our front and their front. And yeah, like you said, we help out our DBs and they help us out. And we're brothers out there. We try to get each other's back. But yeah, it's going to be a battle, and we're definitely going to do as much as we can as a front seven to help out our DBs.
You got pressure against Oregon State too. So what's been working for you guys lately, getting pressure on teams?
I mean, I would say it's kind of a mindset, just a mental mindset, you know, that we can't be stopped. You know, we won't be stopped. You know, in Arizona State, coming out off turnovers, you know, sometimes our mental mindset wasn't what it needs to be. But when we're playing together, playing with each other, trusting each other, you know, to do each other's jobs, for every person to do their job, then it all comes together and we get that pressure that we need. But it really just comes down to doing your job and trusting the guy next to you.
When you did commit here, was part of it based on the fact that you don't have to follow in anyone's footsteps anymore? You can kind of create your own path?
I mean, in a way, yes. But like I said, I mean, my dad played here. My grandpa played here. My great grandpa played here. So I mean, there's some footsteps that I was kind of following. But yeah, I was getting away from what I was used to and kind of setting my own trail. And so it was all new to me. It was all exciting because you know I lived on the west side my whole life. So yeah, it was a new experience for me.
Well, you mentioned that you almost had a closet full of purple, you know, and everything. Do you know, is your brother gonna be wearing like a Cougar sweatshirt, or what's he?
That's a tough question. I don't know. He'll probably be neutral, but you know the great thing about my family and my brother, they're just really supportive. You know, I know back in his mind he'll be rooting for his boys, but at the end of the day, I mean, I know he's rooting for me and he's pulling for me, and he's there for me. So they're great at supporting me.
Has anyone talked to you yet about the intensity of this game, and maybe it feels different than any other game you play on the schedule?
I mean, it's. I don't think it has to be said how big this game is to us right now. You know, obviously we're not bowl eligible, so we're kind of treating this as our bowl, the state championship, so to speak. You know, it's bragging rights for the whole year. So yeah, it's definitely something we're treating, especially for the seniors. It's their last game, so we're trying to send them out with a bang and with as much momentum as we can into the off season.
Do you understand? You've been around this for so long. I guess, do you feel the hatred that is around this rivalry?
Yeah, I really do. I mean, obviously I respect the Huskies a lot. They're a great team, and I'm really excited for this game. But you know, I've grew up around this rivalry. I know what it's all about, and some people really don't know what it's about until they come up and experience it firsthand. Kind of like some of the California guys on our team, you know, the out-of-state guys, when they first see and witness their first Apple Cup, they realize, dang, I mean, this is a big-time rivalry. You know, there is some hatred between the two schools. So yeah, it's definitely big time.
Any questions on the line for Peyton?
Hey, Peyton Pelluer here from the Seattle Times. I was just wondering about your Uncle Steve and whether he's around here and you know, around your family much, and how that plays into the whole rivalry.
Yeah, no, Uncle Steve, he's definitely a great supporter for me, and we're always talking. You know, he's always shooting me texts after games, you know, congratulating me or you know, wishing me luck before games. So yeah, I don't know if he's coming to the Apple Cup, but I know he'll be watching, and I know he'll be rooting for me. But obviously, just like my brother, you know, he's in the back of his mind, he's still a Husky. But the great thing about my family, and even my uncles and my extended families, they're very supportive. So yeah, he's definitely supporting me.
Thank you.
Yep.
One more question in the room for Peyton?
Peyton, I can't remember. Did Washington recruit you much, or?
I mean, a little bit. They had an early linebacker commit from Bellevue, who was basically my type, middle linebacker. He committed much earlier than I did, and I committed pretty early. So I mean, they recruited me, but not as much as Washington State, obviously.
It was early enough, that didn't really give you an offer per se.
Yeah, basically.
You guys good?
Does that add any extra fire?
A little bit, but you know, it's in the past. You know, I can't blame them for not recruiting me as much. I mean, they had their guys. Washington State needed their guys, so I'm here and I'm ready.